Free thinkers, you will never, ever be criticized by someone who is doing more than you, but you will always be criticized by those who are doing less. Don't forget that. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, we're going to talk about ICP. And if you're not someone who holds ICP, you still want to watch this video because ultimately this video is about passive income. I've made a couple of these videos on passive income, but as I get into ICP and explore them even more, man, I man, I just I really want to set my family up for nothing but success. And I know we get caught up. It's easy to get caught up in what ICP's token price could be 8 years from now, 5 years from now. But just in the now, just right now, there's a way you can earn your passive income and ride it throughout the bull cycle, especially this bull run that we got coming up, without touching your initial lockup uh, tokens that you put into lockup on ICP. And also by locking them up, what you ultimately do is help yourself because the more tokens that are locked up currently, it's over 2 million. It just takes those tokens out of the supply, out of circulation, and increases the value. Guys, this is about passive income, but I'm going to talk about it in a way that a lot of you right now want. You want it now, at least within the next year, 2 years. Well, stick with me. Just stick with me. I'm going to show you how to do that. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you. And I guarantee it's not by coincidence. No one lands here by coincidence. It's a reason you're here. I don't know why you're here, but I guarantee it's for something that's going to make your life a lot better, even if it's my intro that I start off with. They're different every time. If this is your first time here, or if you're a new subscriber, I want to thank you. I really, truly want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and ask that you hang around, talk. You can come down and you can ask questions down below. Everybody will tell you I'm always responding. I love this community. This is truly where you follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Make sure for post notifications you turn on your bell notification so that you don't miss videos like this. A lot of times these videos, they come and they might be at a time when I'm telling you, hey, you might want to check out this price. Also, check out the merch store that's down below. And for 7 days on me, you can get anything that you order or any items, like a group of items, you can get 15% off by using the word FreeThinkers64. That's FreeThinkers64. Flash it on the screen. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's about it. Let's jump into this. Let's jump into ICP. And also, I'm going to share with you what I did. Something I did. Because I just keep getting excited about this token. Okay, let's jump over here. And first thing we're going to do, we're going to check out the price. ICP has risen actually sharply since the last time I told you, talked about it. It's currently rising back to normal, I call it right now, of $8.62. At the lowest, I want to say about a week and a half ago, you could have got this token at $6 or something. I bought a few. A dollar cost average in and bought a few, but the more I learned, I wish I would have bought more. Don't know if I'm going to get another chance, but regardless if I do or don't, I'm sitting pretty with these, and I'm going to show you why. For those of you interested in this token, you can pick up ICP on, of course, Coinbase. It's pretty much everywhere. Coinbase, Binance. I even believe that you can get it on crypto.com. It's 29 pages of where you can find this token. So I'm pretty sure that it's all over the place. But the reason I'm talking about it so much right now before the bull run is because it is at a steal. Even at this price right here, is at a steal. And I hope you can feel the excitement in my voice. But anyway, so we come down here and we're going to look at their all-time high of $750. And you remember what I told you guys about all-time highs? It doesn't mean it's going to get right back to that. But that's really good to see. And Let me see. That's all I wanted to tell you guys about that for now. I want to check out the price though for 7 day. So everything's. I feel like everything's getting back to normal, and hopefully they stay this way. We got a lot of catalysts that are coming up. One of the biggest being that the Feds are going to speak. Jerome Powell coming this week, and depending on what he say, things could really take off. And I think a lot of the crypto market is already reacting to it because they already have an inkling of what he's going to do with inflation, bringing it down. So this is all looking good for us, guys. It's really, really looking good. But the reason, and I'm going to jump over here right quick because I'm about to show you guys something, and I'm going to show you the importance of this because this right here, guys. Just stick with me for one moment. Get over here real quick. And the reason, come on, get back in. I'm getting in my ICP account, and I'm jump back over here for you guys. And I'm dragging myself off for this one because I'm about to show you guys some things. If you've noticed, the last time I spoke with you guys, I locked up 151 ICP tokens. If you notice, I have since locked up even more. I have since locked up 602 tokens. 602. Big deal. Really, really big deal. And this, the reason I want to show you this, because right now, a lot of people, when you think about passive income, especially with the way things are now, the one thing that you're really trying to consider, and I'll pull myself back out for this. One thing you're really looking for is something that's going to help with your retirement, whether it is your if you got your 401k, or depending on where you work, or you got your investment accounts, or you want to make sure that you have another check added to that coming in. Because you just never know, especially the way things are going right now with the economy. You just want to make sure that you don't have to return to work unless you absolutely have to. Now, there's nothing wrong with returning to work, but if that's not something you want to do, you want to make sure that you're bringing in enough money to support your current lifestyle. So I look at that and I look at this. Okay, with that 151 ICP tokens that I had locked up, I was making a little bit over 1 ICP each month. Now, because of the way I had it set up, I could do what I want with that ICP. So right now, as you can see, I have 2 ICPs. And you look at that and you say 2 ICPs, so what? I got about $20 with the 60.62. I got close to $20 that I've made with that 151 tokens just sitting there doing anything. A lot of people say big deal. You say big deal now, but what about when it hit $100? What about when ICP hit 200, 300? Do you get my drift? Well, if you wanted to take it, just those 2, leave the rest locked up. Also, my voting power is right here. I got over 1,000 voting power now. You would spawn this. I'm not going to take it now, but what I would do, I would run that up and I would tell it how many ICP tokens I want to withdraw from my bonuses that I'm getting. It says 100%, but here's the thing. It tells you, because of the way it's set up, you can either set it up with a hardware, a cold storage wallet. You can set it up to where it'll spawn those tokens into your main account on here. They're not staked. However, there is a staking mechanism where you can set your ICP tokens, leave it alone, and the ones that you spawn, it will restake. I don't do that. I want to choose the route of passive income. So this is the way I'm doing it. So right now, if I was to do this and spawn it, in about a week, I want to say in about 1 week, it'll send those 2 ICP to my main account, which is right here. There's nothing in there because I have staked that 600 ICP, but it will spawn them to there. And then what I could do with them is my own business. I could take those and I could send them off to Coinbase, cash them out, send them out to crypto.com or wherever I choose, cash them out for cash. Boom, I got some passive income. Well, that started making a lot of sense to me because I'm like, so this is what I'm making monthly. And when I did the math, I was like, I want more than that. And I told you guys, I got a big bag of ICP still sitting on the side. I probably have like 600 more ICP tokens sitting on the side. So I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send those over. And the reason I'm going to send those over is because I want to see. Hold on, let me get in here. I want to see what I can make off that. Hold on. All right. So I'm in here. So let's take it over to our sandbox, and I'm gonna move myself out the way. But here's what I want to show you guys. I want to show you that there's ways you can live off your passive income right now. So this is the sandbox. I'm going to leave it down below where a lot of you guys can also play with this passive income. So before I even decided how much more I was going to add to my ICP staked amount, I came in here and I said, okay, it starts off with 100. So I said all I got to do is add 5. All I got to do is add 500. 500. And there's my 600 right there. And then since I have mine staked for 8 years, 8-year game, I can come over here and I'm saying I'm going to max it out because that's how I'm going to get the max returns because I'm maxing it out. And I'm going to confirm. Boom. Now I've confirmed. Now I'm going to start. See, and I was a little bit too slow. But look right there. Right there, guys. In almost 2 months, I have about 14 ICP. And so every 2 months, this is what I got. So you just divide that up. Guys, you can't beat it. So if it continues, and I have mine for 8 years, you remember, the maturity over here, this right here, this is the passive income that I'm living on monthly. This is that added check that you guys can have. So by me having 600 stake, this makes me want to stake them all, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stake more though, because here's the thing. We all know that the sky's the limit for ICP. We know that. So if the sky's the limit for ICP, we know it's already, all things considered, we're looking at triple digits. We're looking at a triple digit token by just throughout this bull cycle as soon as the bull runs start. Not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. Look at it. It's still going. The max on here is going to hit is 4 years. So you hit 4 years. In 4 years, I have 340. And then in 8 years, I've been made, 680 ICP tokens. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So if we did that, so let me jump back over here with you guys, and you can do it yourselves. But I hope you guys see what I mean. So even if I made 10 tokens per month just in passive income, and you take that now and you times that by the price now, let's just call it $9. You got $90, but we already know that you're looking at more than that as this token get ready to run up. There's stories out there of people having 5, 10, 15,000 ICP tokens locked up right now, and they're making a buttload of money a month. Now, they have so many locked up that even at this almost $9 price of ICP, they're still seeing like $1,200 a month in passive income without touching the principal that they put in. Now you remember, to get the most, you have to stake it for at least 4 to 8 years. I chose 8 years because I'm like, if I'm living off of just the bonus alone, and I believe in the project, everything that they're doing, these guys been around a long time. I have voting rights. That's how you get the passive income right now. Right now. Now, something else I want to show you guys. So a lot of you are asking, how many does it take to do this? How many does it take? So currently right now, I believe you at least have to, well, you don't have to have a certain amount, but let's just say 100 ICP. Being it started with 100. So 100 ICP tokens right now is going to cost you at this price right here, $863 for 100 tokens. 100 tokens, you lock them bad babies up. And what you do is you lock them up, You make the money that you're gonna make, and let's check that real quick since we're here, right? Because okay, so we're just gonna keep it there, and we're going to go max 8 years increase, max 8 years for the very minimum, and we're gonna start. Look at that. So basically, and you have to be quick on the draw with this, but basically every month you're earning 1 point something when it comes to ICP of extra income, just having it there, just leaving it there. Now, don't get short-sighted. I always tell you guys, look ahead. To someone who lacks patience, if you lack patience and you lack foresight, what you're going to look at, you're going to look at the now price of $8 and something of an ICP token and say, all I'm getting is $8 a month? Nah, that ain't enough. And then when ICP get up there to $400 or $500, you sitting back like, man, dang, because you missed the opportunity. You have to look ahead, invest in your future. A lot of people, like I told you, I always tell you guys, there was a time I couldn't see 2 weeks ahead. But now I look ahead and I'm like, man, times are rough with the economy. I got to make sure I'm going to be able to keep up my lifestyle that I am comfortable with. So I'm always looking at ways to where to put money. I believe that like having that, like I told you guys, I collect precious metals as well, but I like this even better because I don't have to have my precious metals just sitting somewhere until I get ready to sell it and say, okay, I got to watch the price of gold and silver. Now I got to run in and now I got to hurry up and sell it. Where with this, you're getting paid out monthly. Only thing you have to do, spawn it, send it to your Coinbase or wherever you want to send it. Cash it out, buy some more crypto, invest in some crypto, or just buy you some dinner. Guys, this is exactly what I'm telling you guys. This is how the wealthy do it. You have to plant the seeds early. Guys, you are in the greatest, I mean, this is going to be the greatest shift in wealth in the world, guys. And you're right here on the cusp of it. So I wanted to share that. Haven't made an ICP video in a while, although I talk about it. But I want to show you that I'm still in the background looking around, seeing how can I make sure my family is taken care of. I threw a whole nother stack in there, and the way I'm looking at it now, I might add some more. However, I would like this price to decrease. I would like to get some more. I already grabbed some more, even at this price. Last night I made a swap, so I'm just looking ahead, and I hope you guys appreciate the video. Let me know down below. What do you guys think of ICP? If you hold ICP or if you plan on getting an ICP. But really what I want to know is, how many ICP do you have locked up? How many? I'm curious on what your passive income looks like. There's a lot of y'all down there. I remember we talked before. You guys had a lot locked up, and you guys were part of the reason I started looking more into it. So let me know down below, guys. Until next one, I'm out.